Hi, Chris here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the new RadExpand 5 and that it comes with this right here. So this is just an analog display. This gives you your battery meter, what assist level you're on. You can turn the lights on and off, and that's really about it. So I'm going to install the new digital display and let you know if it's worth the $100 upgrade, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can put yours on and what it does. So let's get to it. I'm installing the new digital display for the RadExpand 5. This is a big upgrade. The one that comes on it is just kind of a little analog one that just lights up. So this one's gonna give a whole lot of different readouts and stuff, and I'll show you quickly how to install it. I think this runs about $100 extra. First thing we have to do is just disconnect the old one, and there's a little zip tie right here. So we just wanna cut that. And then you have this little metal connector pin here, so just unthread the two metal things from each other, and then that'll pop off. And then underneath, on the bottom underneath this, there's a little 3mm bolt. So it's a 3mm Allen. So just go ahead and loosen that and pull that bolt out. And then once that bolt's all the way loosened, you can just kind of gently bend that, and then this little thing just pops right off. Now on this new display here, there's also two 3mm bolts that are in the back, so we're gonna wanna loosen those all the way up. And these two little bolts back here will come all the way out, and just set them aside for now. And then since we're gonna be putting it on this middle bar right here, there's these two rubber spacers that come with the new display, so we're gonna wanna use those. So just go ahead and set those on the bar first. And now we're gonna wanna line up the display, kind of keeping in mind these cables here. We're gonna end up wanting the controller cable to go over here and this cable to come down there. Then just gently stretch these out and slip them over these rubber washers that you got in here. And then you can kind of reposition the little rubber spacers so that they fit in there nice and neatly, and so that the display is centered. And for now, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's actually easier to flip this over, and then we'll put the two bolts back in the top here. So just screw these back in until they're semi-snug. We still want to be able to rotate it. And then once you have both of those back in most of the way, just go ahead and rotate this back so that you can see it. And then we're just gonna tighten these down relatively snug. They don't have to be super snug. You just want them tight enough so that this isn't gonna move when you bounce. Then once you got that on there, go ahead and grab the little controller here, and there's another 3mm bolt in the back of this, and we can pull that bolt out. And then you just wanna position this controller so that it's easy to get to with your thumb over here. And sometimes if you wrap this cable around the handlebar, it'll make it so that it's not just dangling around there. Then just open up that little part and slide it over the handlebar gently. And then we're gonna put this bolt back in. Again, just tighten this bolt down so it's kind of semi-snug so you can still rotate this. And then you can just rotate it over so it's in a good thumb position. And then you can tighten this bolt, this 3mm bolt down here, the rest of the way. And you just need it tight enough so it doesn't move. Then you wanna just grab this end that's right here. And there's a little arrow on this guy and a little arrow on this one down here. So you just line up the two arrows and push them back together. And then just take these two metal pieces right here and screw them back together into each other so that that's nice and snug. And then you're all done. So some of the cool features of this display is it has a big speedometer right here. You have an odometer up at the top, battery meter there, pedal assist over here, a wattage meter, and if you tap the mode button, you also have a trip meter right there. A couple of the other features is if you press and hold the up arrow and the mode, that turns the lights on and off, and it also turns this backlight on. So you'll see this little light symbol comes on, the backlight for the display comes on, and my lights come on. Ta-da! A couple of the other features is if you press and hold the up arrow right here, you also have, it'll tell you your average speed, and you can press and hold that again. It also tells you your max speed. Press and hold it again, then it goes back to the normal speedometer. And then if you press and hold the down arrow, you go into the walk mode, where it kind of takes off on you, especially if you're holding a camera. And those are all the different little modes for it. I think it's well worth the upgrade. This thing's super cool, gives you a lot more information, and it's just way easier to read. Plus I like knowing my mileage. It's easier to do all these tests and stuff. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about the RadExpand 5, just click on this playlist right here. Right here. There you go. And I'll be also adding more and more to that playlist as I go. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like learning about electric bikes, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.